Alright, we're gonna go ahead and create this entryway from the garage into the living room. I'm gonna create kind of like a mudroom for you to hang your coats and be able to place all your shoes here. And this is what it's currently looking like right now. I had some few things that were there before, but I took everything down and just repairing the wall before I can go ahead and create that mudroom look and feel. Alright guys, so what I've been doing is I've been building the cubbies that are going to sit on top of the hooks to hang the coats, and I'm adding the additional pieces here to kind of finish it up and give it that nice flush feel. I would still need to paint it and putty it all up. That's basically what it would look like. Alright guys, I wanted to show you this cubby that I've been building. It's taking me a little bit longer than expected because I was originally going to hang it, and then I decided that I'm going to use it more as like a bench. So basically what I did is, I'll show you on this side, right? This is how it would look unfinished, right? So it doesn't have any of the edging here, that gives it that finished look, right? So what I did is I basically cut these 2x2s, and I went ahead and I made it like a faceplate, right, over it, and then I used a brad nailer to nail these in, but I also used glue to make sure that they don't come off, right? And then at the bottom, I grabbed these 1x1s and I made it kind of like have, you know, some leggings or a leg. And this is what I mean. I basically created this frame that it's gonna sit on top of, so that way that, you know, the good wood doesn't get damaged. So I went ahead, I nailed these in. I still been trying to put some caulking around here because I'm gonna paint all of this white. And I'm gonna do it, you know, basically probably like eggshell or full gloss on there to see how it looks. But I wanted to kind of show you what it took to kind of build this out. I'll show you what it looks like after I go ahead and paint it. Alright guys, so I ended up buying a lot of these 1x1s, and I was trying to build kind of like a butcher board type seating. That what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I'm going to use a planter here to make it nice and flat, and then I'm going to stain this dark wood into dark wood, and I still got to paint this guy white, but the goal is that this particular butcher board type thing, I'm gonna go ahead and place it on top of here and make it and give it a nice finish. So that'll be white, the top will be that dark brown that I was telling you about that I'm gonna stain it into. So my next step here is that I'm gonna just use the planter here and make this super smooth. If you can tell, what I did here is I glued all the pieces together with wood glue, and then I use these clamps here to kind of keep it all tight together, and so I didn't have to use anything like nails or any sort of things like that was going to split the wood or damage it. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use a planter now and go that route. Alright guys, so I used the planter to make this super flat, and then I went ahead and sanded it. Now what I'm doing is I'm doing a gel stain, which I put it on here with a brush, and then I'm gonna wipe it down. You can wipe it down with a paper towel or wipe it down with, you know, a rag or whatnot. So let me continue doing that. So the gel stain is nice because it's super thick. So I apply it on here, and it's just one time, and then once you wipe it, you're set. So this is what it's looking like. You see how nice it looks overall? That's the nice thing about using gel stain, that once you apply it, it's really easy. You just do one wipe and you're good to go. And it gives it that look that you see there. Okay, so now the next step is I'm gonna go ahead and paint this bench white. And when I'm done painting this white, then I'm gonna make sure I apply this, the butcher board. I'm gonna apply this piece here as the top of that. So that's the next step. So let's go ahead and start painting this. Alright, so I pretty much finished the butcher board here that I'm going to use as the seating part, and all we got to do now is really come here and screw this in. So it does have a little bit of leftover on both sides, so I did leave maybe about a half an inch, maybe an inch here on both sides, and then I'm going to screw it in from the bottom so it stays nice and tight, and that way you don't see anything up here, nice and smooth. So let me go ahead and do that really quick. I am going to flip this over in order for me to do that. Okay, so I wanted to come back. I did flip it over. I added the screws. I added 4 screws at each one of the cubbies in here. So basically now all I got to do is flip this over and see the finished product. So there you go. This is the seating cubby area that I'm going to be putting inside the mudroom, and let me go ahead and bring it inside and see how that's actually going to look like. Alright guys, so I wanted to kind of show you the completion of that mudroom, how it's looking. So that's the one side when you first come in through the door, and then here's kind of the other side where our pantry is. This is what it's looking like right now. So we have a little rack here for the shoes, and then coming back around, you know, this is what it's looking like right now. Looks really good. We'll probably end up, you know, expanding more to it, but wanted to show you how quickly it is to kind of turn a little room around into something nice and worthwhile. Well, thanks for watching the Vera Projects. I hope you guys liked this video of the mudroom. Go ahead and subscribe. We're looking to reach 1,000 subscribers before end of the year. Just come back and watch for another great video that's coming up. See you soon.